Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurt. Welcome back to Farlands or Bust. Not wasting any time there. Wolfie is, or isn't wasting any time anyway, to start episode 591. Is that correct? I hope so. It's been so long. It's hard to tell. My memory isn't what it once was. Oh, man. But yeah, let's start this episode for your Sunday, June 26th, 2016. Ooh, June 26th, 2016. There's a lot of 26 words in there. I don't know. Oh, man. Blah, shake it off, Kurt. And continuing on. And continuing... Even with what the hiatus being what it is, indeed, and what and whatnot, and etc. The donations keep continuing on at farlandsorbust.com, up to $34,689 raised this season, season 6. We're keeping keep the change, everybody. We're keeping without any round off coinage there after the decimal point. Not sure the reasoning behind that, but I appreciate the continued donations, helping to get toys, books, games to kids in hospitals around the world. Of course, as we've been supporting for now over 5 years. Like I said, farlandsorbust.com. Keep donating. Ooh, there's a little bit of a voice crack there. Keep donating. Keep us working towards... We got a plenty of goal. Keep us working towards that goal for season 6, and then of course when we do finally raise $60,000 is when I hold Flobathon live stream marathon, and then at the end of that we press F3 to see how far we've walked this season. This season indeed, and we're getting close. We're getting close. You're too close. Oh, all right, that's too close. You're too close to that lava there, sheep. We saw what happened in the last episode. You dang sheeps apparently have no sense of heat dissipation. You don't realize when you're in danger of becoming en fuego. Spanish. The Flobathon happens, and we press F3, and this season actually started in August of 2015, so we're working up towards a year. And we'll see how far we've walked in at least a year if we don't raise that $60,000 by that time. I'm patient. Are you? So, yeah, continuing on, indeed. Oh, yeah, well, I mean, we do kind of have a soft, self-imposed deadline because the Guinness Book of World Records people asked for an update, and I took one for the team and pressed F3. This was like back in March or something, but that's the newest number, so hopefully, I mean, that's going to be way out of date anyway if we're still in season 6 here, so regardless, we're still raising money for charity, we're still walking to the far lands, albeit at a slightly slower pace this past month, but we're getting through it and getting onwards and upwards and twirling, always twirling towards freedom. I don't know why I had to shimmy around WASD when I did that, but I did. That episode of The Simpsons was on the other day. They were doing a marathon of the Halloween specials, and that's the one where Kang and Kodos come down and occupy Bill Clinton and Bob Dole during the elections. Bob Dole. What is this, some sort of tube? Jokes. So anyway, enough of The Simpsons references. I can come up with my own unique content and jokes and sayings. I got scolded for not taking free surface iron in the last episode, so I guess I'll take some surface iron. I'll cook it up and then I'll forget it in the furnace, like I did the last time. Indeed. Speaking of numbers, 27. No, speaking of numbers, it appears. Speaking of the hiatus as well, it appears as though a YouTube hiatus, brings about more spawners, underwater spawners. Wolfie, come over here. We seen it. We gotta explore it. But yeah, a YouTube hiatus is apparently good for a YouTube channel. Who knew? Yeah, this was something I tweeted about in May, and I'm actually seeing continued support for my theory that not uploading videos actually is good for your channel. When I started the break at the beginning of May, I had 376-ish thousand subscribers, and that number was holding pretty steady, kind of dropping, not really any significant gains, or significant losses, really, I guess, either, but that in and of itself is somewhat significant, that there's no gainage of viewers. But now, after I've stopped uploading daily, and are barely uploading weekly now, well, I've fallen in. I have fallen in here. Alright, this is where I live now. Let's try to take care of this situation. Oh, what is going on? Oh, I am confused. The block offset. Oh, hello, my friends. You are not my friends. Alright, you fricker. The block offset is making it difficult to place blocks. That's probably pretty good, actually, what's happening there. It's keeping the zombie from reaching me. Zombies at that. Alright, let's see what we got here. So yeah. The beginning of the hiatus, I was at, what did I say? 376,000 and kind of holding and dropping and holding and dropping. Now I'm up to 386,000 subscribers. I gained 10,000 subscribers by not uploading videos. So, all you folks at VidCon, you want to know the secrets? There's a secret. I got your secret for you. Also, this secret here is that there's no chest of goodies to be had in this zombie spawner. Dang it! Unless it's hidden under here. This whole watery liquid situation is it's getting annoying. All right. Oh, did I do it? I think I did it. Don't drown. I did it! All right. And now let's confirm our suspicions. Oh, there's one. Hello, zombie. Buckets, bread. Don't make me do it! Don't make me do it! Oh, there's a conga line. We've got a line of congas and zombies. Oh, there's another chest. How did I miss that? Oh, probably because it was under the water. I'm blind. Oh, okay. What's in here? String. Gunpowder. You can always use the gunpowder. Ooh, iron. Speaking of free iron. Yoink! Don't mind if I do. Well, I guess I could make some more arrows that I don't really ever use. I don't need all that sand. Actually, I do need a way. Well, I have dirt. All right. A resounding success of an excavation. It has successfully distracted me from making some sort of cognizant point. Is that a word? Did I use that word properly? I don't think I did. Point about what I was talking about. So yeah. Gaining subs like gangbusters. Like I've never well, not like I've never gained subs before. Am I going the wrong way? No, I'm going the right way. But yeah, we're gaining subscribers by not uploading videos. So yeah, I've gained, like I said, 10,000 subscribers in, okay, let's say 5,000 subscribers a month. And I've never, this is the most subscribers I've ever had. I peaked out a little bit around like just under, I don't think I ever reached 380 during the peak YouTube. Then the bubble burst. And I started hovering and going down from there. So yeah, this is the most subscribers I've ever had. This is pretty crazy. And of course, yes, I know, subscribers isn't technically the number to look at engagement-wise, if we can use a buzzword, engagement or viewership-wise. But it's an important number. I mean, sure, okay, I don't do sponsorships, but just as far as value is concerned, like Corsair or whoever might not offer a sponsorship to somebody with 378,000 subscribers, but 500,000 subscribers, sure, maybe, let's go ahead. So that's kind of the number that, as a YouTube creator, isn't too important, but to other people. It's a yardstick. It's a yardstick indeed. So that's that's very interesting. I don't know what is at play. I have theories, probably incorrect theories. Let's find a clearing here and make an elevated hidey hole. I will share with you then my theories and an admission of guilt about something relating to this. Un momento, after we sleep. If this tree would get out of my way. After we sleep the night away in this elevated hidey hole that is completely safe and free of any danger from creepers in the morning. And awakeness. And awakeness indeed. Alright, I've got an inventory problem here. Let's do what I said I'd do and actually whoops. Oh, that's right. This game. It's different than the game I'm used to playing now. Do that. Oh, I guess I needed that sand if I was going to make any TNT, didn't I? Oh, well. And then let's get this wood out of there. All right. And then let's pick up our workbench. Those boots ain't doing so good. And continue on. So, yeah, an admission here. Obviously, the biggest activity that I had during my hiatus, and I saw a subscriber bump from this as well, was Mindcrack UHC Season 24. That one up at the beginning of June. And you may have noticed that, say, like the first 5 episodes of that didn't show up in your sub feeds. And that was strange, wasn't it? YouTube doesn't like when people go on hiatus. I admit from the bottom of my heart, and I do apologize for toying with your sensibilities, that I actually did that on purpose. I was doing an experiment. I was testing theories. I was the scientific process and whatnot. I disabled the feature when you upload a video and schedule a video. There's a little checkbox that says notify subscribers, and that basically stops it from publishing to the subscriber feed, and also stops it from sending out notification emails if some of you are still working on that system where YouTube will email you every time a video is published. So it's not necessarily, the video itself isn't published, it's just like gently placed on the shelf for everybody to see. So yeah, I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose to see if my subscriber count would continue to rise, but also to see if when the videos go up, I would lose subscribers, because that was seemingly, looking at the analytics, which are kind of very difficult to parse through, the YouTube analytics, it seems like with every video comes unsubscribers. Not subscribers, but unsubscribers. So the theory is... So yeah, sorry about that. I had a bunch of people asking me, but I didn't want to say, because it's got to be a double blind. It's got to be a blind test. I can't let you know what's going on with the science. You don't know if you're on the placebo or not. So yeah, I basically, for those first 5 episodes or so, I unchecked that box. Also, interestingly enough, when you disable notify subscribers, it also disables the automatic tweet notifications, even if, and I did, even if you have that checkbox checked on the upload. It's a separate checkbox that says tweet this out when it goes live, and I say yes. But if you also uncheck notify subscribers, then the tweet doesn't work, so I had to manually tweet those things. But anyway, that's beside the point. So yeah, I did that, and the conclusion is I'm bad at science. I learned nothing. Basically, it's hard to tell. First of all, UHC is an anomaly. It's been a while since I've been in a UHC, so perhaps people were just excited about that. Also, playing video games with some new people, Pyro, and then also Dire, who was the first time participating as a VIP there in the that UHC. Possibly a bunch of his subscribers saw these new people and subscribed to them. So it's hard. It's a bad measure, I suppose, a bad series to test that on. I did notice that I got a lot fewer dislikes all the way down to 0 dislikes. Like, the like to dislike ratio was way off. Of course, again, that could just be UHC. People are just happy to see UHC or whatever. Slice! It's mail time! No, it's not. It's pig time. You didn't drop anything. No, yeah, I did. So yeah, I did that. I also did it with the first episode of Flob that went up in the first one in June. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell what, if anything, that means, which is why now I have re-enabled the notify subscribers and everybody's happy. But even, I think it might, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I have two theories. These are two running theories. One is that people who have either been subscribed for a long time, forgot that they were subscribed for a different video, or like they just saw a video of mine and said, oh, I will subscribe, but then really didn't care for the rest of the other content I was putting up. They see videos daily in their subscription feeds that they do not want, so then when a new video pops up, they, instead of watching it or giving it a chance, they just blop, unsubscribe. I don't understand that so much. Maybe because I am kind of a serial subscriber, but like somebody has to like do something negative to get to me to like unsubscribe and not like them as a person or something. Like if I'm subscribed to somebody, like I'm subscribed to like what, 300 channels or something like that, 200, 300 channels or so. Not a huge amount, but a big amount for more. You know, obviously I get to know a lot of people through this, so I subscribe to them. But there's got to be at least 98% of those people I never watch a single video, but I just stay subscribed to them because what if one of their videos pops up that I enjoy or something like that? So yeah, maybe I'm just very generous with my subscriber status. So that's the one theory, and that's kind of what YouTube tells you as well, and that's why they've started to add that little analytic piece where with this video, this many people unsubscribed or whatever. Or my other kind of more conspiracy theory is that YouTube automatically unsubscribes a person if they do not watch your videos. Like if X number of if you've published X number of videos over X period of time and they haven't watched a single one of them, they'll consider that person a dead subscriber and will automatically unsubscribe them. That was kind of the theory I wanted to test. Just because, you know, well, I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't add up either. Or maybe the sub feed. I've never had a problem with the sub feed. People get confused. The sub feed is when you go to your YouTube homepage. Not the homepage, by the way. That's completely different now. But you go to your YouTube subscription feeds, and instead of looking at all activity or the summary, you look at subscription uploads, and you just get a list of uploads. That still works. That still works as intended. A lot of people thought it didn't work as intended, but that was because I chose that. That still works as intended for me. I don't think that's a problem. But yeah, these are my running theories. So I don't know, but it does seem like now that we got through UHC 24. That was every other day videos, and now I'm doing quasi-weekly Farlands or Bustices. Soon, eventually, potentially, soon, to be returning to its normal schedule. That tends to stem the bleeding, I guess, of subscribers. I don't know what it is. It's really confusing. And I'm not sure what's going on. It's also could be, a lot of people say, oh, that's just YouTube now automatically cleans your dead accounts. Accounts that they deem to be non-active anymore. Maybe somebody doesn't log in however many months, a year or something like that, or their email is no longer verified. I don't know what that means, but no, those numbers are always counted separately from subscribers lost as well, so it's very confusing. But whatever it is, the solution is to stop uploading videos. Oh, man. That's really strange. Other people have seen this too that I've been following who are like taking breaks or just slowing down their content, is that they're gaining subscribers by not uploading. Well, really weird, YouTube. You should probably figure this out because it's kind of the opposite of the business model you're trying to run. Oh, man. Did they talk? Was there something about that at VidCon? A panel or something? Anything? No? Success with YouTube by not uploading. Woo! So yeah, I don't know. It's something I'm learning from. obviously this is a year of learning and growth and adjustments of routines and schedules. Does that mean that I don't know? I've thought maybe maybe it is the variety content. Maybe it is the fact that I have Farlands or Bust and Minecraft stuff going up alongside racing and Dirt Rally and stuff, and those two viewerships are at odds with each other. Should I just have this channel be Farlands or Bust? Should I focus on that? That's something that I'm noticing BOO is focusing on, is he's kind of dividing his content between channels. He has now his main big channel. Ooh, look at that. Look at that arrangement. It's like an arrangement. It's like a Tetris thing. Everything in Minecraft could be likened to a Tetris thing, quote unquote. So yeah, BOO is like changing his BOO 100, his big channel. He's finding that everybody likes Minecraft or is there for Minecraft, so he's just doing Minecraft there, and he's switching up. He obviously has this live channel, which has grown success for vloggy stuff, and then he has now a third channel where he's uploading his variety gaming content. So I don't know what that's going to work like. I don't know if that's the answer for me. I'm not saying that's what I'm doing. I'm not proclaiming anything here. I don't know. Maybe, we had March, stream a weekday in March. I don't know. I've got a lot of time, brain power to spend thinking about, maybe is streaming the way to go? Good recently had a pretty... what's what I'm looking for? Introspective vlog where he's talking about, maybe is people seem to be a lot happier with the Twitch community over YouTube and that type of content. Should I be trying to do that? There's a lot of questions, my friends. A lot of questions indeed. Even similarly brought up by the whole Internet Creators Guild stuff that's going on that we talked about in the last episode. So we'll figure that stuff out. We're still going strong here, and still going to the far lands, and right now, going to sleep. And awakeness. Ooh, my arm is disconnected. Look at that. I should pop that back into place. You doing all right, Wolfie? Wolfie's doing all right. Wolfie's doing all right. We should just get some sand here to make some fireworks. Well, speak of the devil. Speak of the granules of broken up shells. Let's get that sand. Is that all I need? That's more than I need. That's what I need. Perfect. So yeah, a lot of time to think about stuff, and I did post up on Patreon. Sorry. Peeking out the microphone, that obviously it's into June here and the hiatus continues. Still taking some time. I'm in no hurry to come back. Look at all these subscribers I'm getting. No, I'm kidding. I'm quite obviously anxious to be getting back and getting on with this stuff. Perhaps, possibly, and potentially, I'm learning not to promise things, but the weekend of July 4th. Thinking of doing a little bit more stuff, perhaps some streaming then. The streamings during the week are not working out, unfortunately. So we'll look forward to that, hopefully, potentially. And sooner better than later is when we're hoping to get ramped back up. And I don't know, maybe ramped back up doesn't mean ramped back up to 2 videos a day, every day a week. Maybe it means something else. I don't know. We'll look at it. We'll consult our friends and colleagues to see what their ideas are and what they're up to, and we'll go from there. And onwards and upwards and twirling towards freedom, my friends. Twirling towards freedom indeed. And let's answer some questions here from donors from a distant past. Before May, these donors asked questions when they donated to Child's Play charity. They've been waiting for me to answer them, and here I am just blabbing on and on and on about subscribers and YouTube and stuff. People like Nick asked, if you had the choice between giving $1 billion or helping to design a new rocket for NASA, What would you name the rocket? I would name it $1 billion. I don't. That question took a turn there at the end, didn't it? That was not the question I anticipated. Well, I wouldn't. I would. The choice between $1 billion would be between $1 billion and taking a ride on that rocket into space. That would be a tough choice to make. Of course, theoretically, if you gave me $1 billion, I could just pay the Russians to get me to space. But what would I name the rocket? I would name it Eva. There we go. That means stuff and has meaning and stuff, space-wise. But it's also the name of my dog. So there we go. There we go. Whoop. Speaking of, I almost called Wolfie Eva. Yeah, that'd be a tough one. I'm not sure. It should have to, like, it would deal with the mission at hand. I think. Wouldn't it? Or would it not? I don't know. You know, you would want to name the mission to Europa something. You'd have to, like, look back into the Greek mythology about what Europa was and whatever relationship there was to other gods and goddesses and stuff, monsters or whatever from mythology and stuff. Try to choose an appropriate name based on that. But yeah, thank you, Nick, for your patience in getting that question answered. Same thing with Weasel. Weasel asked, I would love to see one Flob episode recorded with the Oculus Rift or some other VR equipment, if only to see your reaction to the jittering. Oh man, I didn't even consider that. What would that do? That would make, I don't know if that would make you sick or just like make your eyes all crossy and cause some permanent ocular damage. Slightly differently for each eye. Would it? I think it would do it at the same time. The Yaweasel is saying it would shake differently for each eye. I don't know if it would or not, or would it? I mean, I guess the way to test that would be to go into 3D mode and see if both the blue and the red frames are wiggling at different times, but I don't think it would. I think it's based. I think your player. Excuse me again. I'm losing my microphone skills. I'm just peeking out the microphone. I think your player coordinates is still one coordinate, even when your camera is slightly divided to make the 3D effect. And I think the jitteriness, as we found out, is based on your player coordinate and not things relative to it, if that makes any sense. But I could be wrong. If you had the technology, would you rebuild it? No, if you had the technology, would you do that? And could do it without a mod, would you? I would. I don't think that this version of Minecraft has the ability to be Oculus Rift-sized or VR-sized or anything like that. So I don't know that that would ever be possible. But yeah, I've long said that I would like to try the VR stuff. I tried like the cardboard type stuff with your phone, but that's always disappointing. I'm more so like Minecraft and first person games, not so much, but like racing games. I think that's where everybody should be putting their money. Like racing games, flight simulators. A flight simulator would be amazing. Like maybe not even so much. You kind of might lose that with the space flight simulator, but I would try it. Although there's like an Apollo 11 simulator where you don't do anything. You're just like sitting in the seat and you get to experience Apollo 11. And then there's that one where you're floating through space around a space station. But I think yeah, when you're like in a cockpit or something and you yourself don't have to be like standing up and moving around, that's what I'm interested in. More specifically, the racing games. It would really, really, really help to have the ability to look left and right to make sure you're like clear to change lanes or whatever. I tried arranging my 3 monitors here to get the surround sound in not surround sound, but surround vision in Assetto Corsa, and I couldn't figure it out right enough. Maybe my monitors are too far away. I didn't put too much effort into it, but I kind of just decided like, nah, this isn't for me. So perhaps I think it works best if you have like a permanent cockpit installation to do that with racing games. I personally would rather just have a big screen, a big monitor or something. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to with the VR stuff. But it's currently a little bit out of my budget. It's a little bit out of my budget. It's a lot of bit out of my budget. Oh man. Let's see if we can answer. Oh, speaking of which, segue right into this question from J773. J773 asks, have you considered upgrading to a Fanatec racing wheel or the new Logitech G920 steering wheel? Logitech G920? Isn't it called something else? It's like the G29. Because the one I have is the G27. And now they have the G29, which is literally the same thing, but you have to buy the shifter separately, bringing its total price up to $500 from the $200 that I spent brand new on mine. Are there any driving games that you are eager to play? Well, no, my steering wheel works fine. I don't think I'm serious enough to get one of those like super expensive customizable ones, unless I was to make like a dedicated racing cockpit, but then you need a dedicated computer, a dedicated monitor, screen, surround screen, whatever, a dedicated space, which I don't necessarily have, to set up a big racing pod in a room. So I'm okay with my moderately casual sim racing experience to be using the setup I have now. What racing or driving games are you eager to play? I know at E3 the next Forza Horizon was announced. Forza Horizon 3, which takes place in Australia. Those are fun. I would like to try to make a point to get that and do more multiplayer, or any multiplayer stuff. I've done no multiplayer stuff with the Xbox or the Forza games. That I think, and I think they're actually adding that more to the game. I think there's now like co-op, single-player co-op kind of season progression to go through. Unfortunately, not mentioned for Formula 1 2016. Any sort of co-op season, so it looks like we'll have to continue playing F1 2014 for the foreseeable and distant future. That kind of stinks. I keep asking them, but they do not respond, and it's not on the list of features for the game. Dang it, Codemasters! But yeah, I don't know that there's any that I'm eager to play. Any, really. It's been a while since I've been able to play. I'd like to participate in the Conelanders League stuff. And even recently, Cone Dodger said that Wreckfest got a nice update that made the game fun again, back to how it was at some point earlier in development, fun, as opposed to they went a little bit too heavy on the simulator side for a game like that. So perhaps we'll participate in that. But yeah, I'm just looking to being able to get back into it, get back into the driver's seat, if I can like use a very appropriate turn of phrase. Let's say we make this spot here the hidey hole, as we have Wolfie sit. Almost called him Eva again. Let's dig in here and grab some coal while we're at it, I guess. Remind everybody to keep going to farlandsofbus.com to keep donating to Child's Play charity. You're obviously still doing that. If you do ask a question in the comment box, I will get to it eventually, but I've got these to get through. There's about 6 more here from those of you waiting pre-May 2016 for your answers to get questioned. That's the words I'm saying, and I'm sticking to it. Wolfie agrees. Let's do that. Oh, I made these torches for a reason. Let's do that. Let's also... Oh, we didn't... Oh, I guess we can do that in the next episode. Let's also make a furnace to cook this iron that we found. You do not make furnaces out of iron. Up. There we go. I guarantee you I will forget that. Oh, yeah, shift clicking doesn't work. There we go. What else do we need to do? We need to make some beds. We need to make some beds, my friends. So yeah. Ask questions, and I'll get to them, add them to the list eventually. And yeah, I just appreciate everybody's patience with me here, and everybody seems very cool. Y'all's are cool and understanding, And welcome. Welcome, you 10,000 people. Where did you come from, and why did you subscribe? I want to know these things for purposes of job security. Oh, danger. It's getting dangerous. I'm carrying around too much stuff in my inventory. Let's, Hi, Wolfie. Catch. Don't go making any TNT now. Alright, let's do that. I made the beds. Things are cooking. Let's make a couple boats while we're at it. Just to get prepared. And I already said the whole spiel about farlinesandbus.com to keep donating to Child's Play charity. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've all had a good May and June, and I look forward to seeing you even more in July. My name is Kurt. Thanks so much for watching. Ooh, that's done. I will see you next time. What is this, some sort of tube?